Hi there, this is Diecast channel, and in this video we're going to do a review on this 1969 Oldsmobile 442 W-30 made by Earl Collectibles American Muscle in a 1/18th scale. So stay with me to the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe in case you haven't subscribed yet. Leave your comments, give me your thumbs up, share this video, and click the bell for news. So let's take this car out of the box and take a better look at it. The 1969 Oldsmobile Cutlass 442. The 442, as I said before in one of my previous videos, the numbers are for the 400 series engine, 4-barrel carburetor, and a dual exhaust. I thought in the past that the 1 of the 4s was related to the 4 on the floor, but not all 442 Oldsmobiles have a 4 on the floor. Sometimes they have a 3 and a 3. Information about 1 of the 4s was actually wrong, and I could check that with some American car experts. This model car made by Earl is a very attractive model car of a very attractive muscle car. This car has got a 400 cubic inch engine and a 4-speed mechanical transmission. It's a very attractive Oldsmobile, and it's about the same body style of 1968, with the difference that a 1968 has a narrower grille and the headlights are a little bit more separated, and they're separated by directional lights between them. Tail lights are also different, since for 1968 they're horizontal and for 1969 they're vertical. This model car that's made by Earl was made with very good quality. It's an intermediate model car. It's an old model car, so it's got all good features and all issues that old Earls used to have. It's an attractive model car. It's got a great quality painting, doesn't have any rashes, any issues, any sort of defects. It's got some little flashings in the C-pillar, and these are due to the casting process. And all logos and badges are made with decals with a very good quality. Chrome has very good quality. The grille, wheels and tires are all very realistic. Headlights, tail lights are made with a very good quality as well. And has a very nice undercarriage. The interior is quite simple, but it really mocks the one in the real car. This Oldsmobile has a very nice looking grille. The grille is a black mesh that's made in black plastic, and it's surrounded by a chrome trim that goes all the way around the grille and the headlights. The bezels are very realistic. The headlights are very realistic. They've got those picks, but those look like light bulbs, so they wouldn't really jeopardize any sort of detail in this car. The grille mesh is not an actual grille, but it's a very well made reproduction in plastic. And being made in black plastic makes it even more realistic. The bumper's got a very good quality chrome. It doesn't have any flashings, cast markings. Just has a little chip here that was probably caused by some sort of scratching by the previous owner. It's in very good shape. The engine bay, we have the golden 400 engine. It's the same golden color they use in a Highway 61 in a real car. We have the oil filter pan with a chrome lid. We have 2 ducts that go all the way down to those air intakes underneath the bumpers. Those inner wheel wells are made in reinforced plastic. That was an option at the time. Oldsmobile could have those parts made in reinforced plastic, so they were in orange color, and those were very interesting for making a car lighter and also helping to stop a little bit corrosion, especially in those very cold states where you have the salt issues that really ruin a lot of cars due to corrosion. The 442 logo right here on the hood is made with very good decal, and we have 2 pieces of trim. They're made of plastic and they are separate parts, and they are very well adjusted here and very well made. Hood's got those orange stripes. They're a little worn out in this car, but in general the painting is very good. Windshield has very good transparency, so we can see the seats and a mirror and a steering wheel. Hinges are not realistic, but they're okay. And the firewall has the brake master cylinder that's made in black. It doesn't have any painting. Battery, radiator hose, radiator shroud, and the front panel, the alternator. The dashboard that's made with very good quality. We can see the gauges that are made with decals. Very well reproduced, as well as the air outlets on the dashboard, at the edges and in the center. The steering wheel has some little flashings, so they could be eliminated with a high-grade sandpaper. Pedals are made with a separate part. We have the gas, brake, and clutch, and the floor mat that's cast in plastic. This interior is all made in black plastic. We have a central console with a gear shifter. Got some flashings as well, but even though this is an old model, Earl is taking care of making it the most realistic it could make at a time. Seats do not tilt, but they do mock the real cushions quite well. From the other angle, very well made dashboard, glove compartment lid, air outlets, gauges, ashtray, central console, passenger seat. Pretty good detail. Some things that could be improved. Pretty acceptable for the model car standard. Door panels that look a little bit too shiny. Perhaps they should be a little more to a satin or a flat black, so they could look a little bit more realistic. It's not a big issue really. It's something that you can repair. I don't know why, but instead of having a bright mirror, there is a piece of plastic that's painted body color. I think this car should have a right rear mirror. I don't know why it doesn't have. It's not a broken mirror, but just a piece of plastic right door. Even though it's quite a simple model, interior of a glass mocks headliner and sun visors. Tail lights, they're made in chrome pieces. These parts are part of the rear bumper. They're chrome and they're painted on with the red enamel. This red enamel could be a little more realistic if it were a piece of acrylic, but it's okay. It's well made the way it is. The red pinstripe around the trunk lid and around the taillights looks very nice. It's a sort of an orange red. It's just same color of the racing stripes you have on the hood. And a 442 logo that's made with decal. That looks very nice. 2 is right here with the dual exhaust, and the dual exhaust look very realistic. Those exhaust tips could have a little black paint in here, so they could look even more realistic. Bumper is a very good piece. It's very well chromed. Got very good quality. Trunk lid doesn't have a lock here. Perhaps it should have. But it's very well cast in metal. Along with the trim around the rear window. That could use a little chrome to be a little more realistic. Transparency is very good. Painting is very good. The license plate has got a 69 W-30. W-30 is a special pack the Oldsmobile 442s could have. And this makes this car a little bit more rare than the other ones that are not the W-30. W-30 was usually a pack for performance, and it included heavy-duty suspension and some other features for higher performance. When I've shown previously a 442 W-30Os, made by Lane Exact Detail, that's a red one, as one of my videos. I've talked about the W-30. Good ERTL undercarriage. This car has a body on frame, so the frame is very visible and very well reproduced. We have some different textures and tones of black. This is a little shinier than this one. This is more flat black, so it makes this undercarriage quite realistic. We have the front and rear suspensions that do not work, the drive shaft that does not spin, but they look very realistic and all full of detail. These mufflers could use some painting to look more realistic, but the muffler tips look very nice. The gas tank also looks very good. The engine is in the correct color. The transmission is in aluminum color. We have the oil filter that could use a little painting here. The starter could be black. And the front suspension, the rear suspension, differential, the wheels and tires look also very nice. It's a very well reproduced car, and we can see the inner wheel wells. They're made in reinforced orange plastic, just like the option you have for the real car. The only thing I would say that doesn't look so nice, but it also be worked on with some black paint, are those 4 pins here that hold the outer wheel to the inner wheel. So if you paint this black, you can hide this and the problem will be solved. In general, this undercarriage looks very nice. And that's the reason I have that criticism to Greenlight Artisan line. It doesn't have a decent undercarriage. This line is an older line, is a basic line by Earl, and the undercarriage has got some very good detail. When you look at that undercarriage, you see is almost a flat piece of plastic. That could be improved. this one looks great. It's very attractive wheels and tires. This is one of my favorite wheels for Oldsmobiles, and those chrome trims that really look very attractive with those white leather tires. It really makes the car look muscle. Look at those tires and look at those wheels, and you look at the 442, you read muscle. Door lock and handle. The door lock is cast in metal and very well made. And the Olds logo at the tip of the quarter panel reminds of a rocket. Ranking this car from 0 to 10, I would give it a 9. It's a basic Earl model, so you really can expect the same thing you could expect from an Authentics model, for instance. It is tough, well built. It's got very well adjusted moving parts, pretty good detail, pretty good quality painting. The issues are basically the non-opening trunk, not even a separate part. The handles, the chromes have very good quality. The front and rear bumpers, the wheels and tires, they have all great quality. The trim around the window opening, the windshield, and the rear window do not have this painting like the newer models. It's not a big issue, but would be a very desirable feature to have in this car. So I'd like to thank you for all likes and views, for all subscriptions. Please don't forget to subscribe in case you haven't subscribed yet. Please check your subscription. And also don't forget to give me your thumbs up, to share this video, and to let me know down in your comments what you think about the car and about the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.